Hello, Spirit House here again. This is also an afterthought, a few additional thoughts about my previous video. But another big thing here is stealing intellectual property, working on people's crown chakra, trying to block their dreams, their third eye, working in the spiritual realms, or trying to anyway, accessing people's Akashic records, but also trying to steal their thoughts and their ideas, their intellectual property, their innovation. Chosen ones are very creative. You know, when you're connected with the all, you get a lot of creative ideas, innovative ideas, unique, original ideas. These are being harvested and stolen as well, or stealing or harvesting energy from star seeds and divine beings. Um, you know, gives that energy too for a period of time, as I said before. So that's been a big thing here is the stealing of intellectual property, because with my quote unquote ex, as I mentioned before, I realized after a while they were definitely trying to mimic what I find out what I was doing for work and all the different streams of income I had, and trying to steal it, block it. Okay, everything was blocked for me for a long time since I was a child. Pretty much, it's a family affair. It's a family affair. That's what I'm going to title this video. It's definitely a family affair. We've got a mother and father slash grandmother. We've got an uncle. We've got a sister or a child of the couple that I said before. Two children, actually, a sister and a brother, at least. Probably three siblings that are working together. A cousin, an uncle, and part of the cousin's family or the friend's family. Okay, that are all cousin. Did I say coven? But that's what they are. There's like covens. Okay, family covens. This is like a generational thing. It's a generational curse, really, but they don't think of it as that in that way. But at any rate, they also try to like, if if you've met your twin flame or whatever, they will try anything. They will send in, this Jezebel, these false twin flames, false empress, false emperors, to try to fool you or try to block you from coming together with your twin flame so that you don't complete your mission together on this earth. They will do anything at all costs to block you from that. Okay, this is why part that it's only one facet of the twin flame journey, but it's a very, I mean, we have to learn lessons too. We have to go through brutal stuff, but this is one big aspect of it. Is the devil is always going to try to block this. Okay, because I mean, it should be self-explanatory. You know, I'm not going to go into that aspect of it so much, but at any rate, they'll try to erase the memories that you have of each other, or try to block. And it's ridiculous. It's so dumb. I mean, it's low IQ stuff here. I mean, thinking that you can steal somebody's gifts ultimately and change their Akashic records, but it's because these people don't believe in source. They don't believe in God, so they don't. But it's like to think that you can. Ultimately, what they're doing is they're going up against God's plans for humanity. That's what they're doing. I mean, yes, we signed up as starseeds or whatever, or some of us didn't. We were just chosen, but we have a big purpose, and if you go against that or try to block, delay, stagnate that or any aspect of a chosen one's life, you're going directly against God ultimately. If you continue to do this kind of thing, and the thing is that your ancestors, or their ancestors used to. I mean, the people that I'm dealing with, their ancestors don't respond. Nobody responds when they pray now because they've made pacts with demonic energies and the devil. Okay, so there's nobody now that all these energies and things are coming. They can dish it out, but they can't take it. When it comes back to them, they can't take it. It's like, and there's nobody that they have no protection. Unlike us, they have no protection. So, the for them trying to erase memories or trying to block memories, all this stuff from people, well, God's way of dealing with that is Alzheimer's, dementia. Their memory is going to be blocked. Schizophrenia is nothing but multiple walk-in spirits, demonic spirits being possessed. That's what schizophrenia is, because I've dealt with it on a personal level with someone I really loved when I was young. My first husband, which was a really short-lived, we dated for 4 years, and we were best friends. After I ran away to Seattle, I worked with this person for 3 years at a company together, and then we started our own business together. But we were together a total of 4 years before we married, and we did everything. We went skiing together. We went hiking on expeditions. We spent a lot of times outdoors, and we worked together. And we were like had a really, really good relationship. Really good relationship. No red flags. No, nothing. And then almost overnight, he spiraled into schizophrenia, became demonic, kept me as a prisoner, starved me, tried to starve me to death. I mean, really like overnight, like Jekyll and Hyde. These are walk-in spirits. This was somebody targeting me, and they couldn't get to me, so they choose the people that are around you, that you're closest to. So just be aware of this. So this is the plight of it, someone on our path. Okay, this has happened repeatedly throughout my life, but it's one family that's been targeting me, and it's a grandmother that started targeting me as a child. But the sick thing is they've targeted one of their own children as well. So at any rate, just be aware. Block. They've blocked me for a long time, and I'm very smart about making money. I know how to make money. I know how to grow equity. I know how I do investment research. I know how to pick out companies that make money. I know how to. Well, I'm not going to say what I do in the financial sector for work, because I don't want. It doesn't matter. They can't block anything anyway anymore. But I'm just not going to go into too much detail. But at any rate, they blocked friendships, any relationships coming into my life, love, finances, every aspect. Tried to protect horrible thing. They never took away my happiness, because what they didn't realize is that, unlike them, my happiness doesn't depend on material gain. So I'm able to be happy and not have anything, really. I mean, because I've had to start over again. Like, for instance, with that bad marriage, okay? It got dangerous, so I had to plan an escape route. I had to leave everything behind and come back and rescue my dog with my brother. That's how bad it was. And I've had to, material, I've had to start over so many times because of this family, in part. They've tried to kill my kids. They put hits out on me, physical hits, hired spiritual hitmen, hired practitioner after practitioner. Guess what? Nothing worked. Nothing worked like they wanted it to, because they're fucking evil. So now that the tides have turned, now that we're in this universal planetary things, and it's karmic, the karmic wheel has turned, okay? Okay, they think, God, like I said, will give you enough rope to hang yourselves, and think you're getting away with it for a while. These are a bunch of narcissists, but also not just narcissists. That goes psychopaths, demonic people involved in secret societies. Some of, in this case, they're hypocrite. I mean, the worst kind of blasphemy you could even imagine, and punishment, posing as religious figures and practicing demonic works, okay, in the name of Jesus and the Bible, and pretending to be, but having no love for Christ or anything like that, okay? That's what's going on here. So anyway, I digress. It's like the punishment, okay, yeah, try to erase somebody's memory, a chosen one's memory, you get Alzheimer's, dementia, if you try to put out multiple death spells like they have on me over the years. Last Thanksgiving was the first one that I can remember, but since then, I mean, there's been like 12 occasions, things like that. The penalty, God's penalty, guess what that is? Yeah. And I had, like, recently, I knew somebody was coming for my neck, and I had a dream of a racehorse who had big gashes in their front legs, and it was awful because I love animals, okay? These people sacrifice animals, but I love animals. But it was symbolic. And it was like, oh, it really disturbed me. I woke up disturbed and I went back to sleep, and I had a dream of someone in a car driving and seeing one of the spirits that they sent out to me in the back seat of a car, but it was karma and somebody getting in a wreck because they looked in their rear view and saw. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I mean, but it's like, yeah, I saw. I don't know if they lived or not, but I'm pretty sure this happened. Okay, I don't know when, but I do know I did get foresight that somebody that just wouldn't give up and had divine intervention from their ancestors before their ancestors abandoned them when they were still trying to talk sense into them, and had multiple, a woman had multiple cases of intervention trying to get them to cease and desist, who wouldn't. I had a vision of her dying in a car wreck, and that's horrible. I don't wish that on anybody, but I'm shown things that I would rather not see a lot of times. Okay, I was shown the end of the world, so that's it's not whether I want to see it or not, but I think I was shown that because I've been tormented by this person so much that it was like they wanted to let me know how it was going to happen, and the manner. And that's why you need to not take vengeance out on people that, even if they constantly attack you on a daily basis and constantly block all avenues of your life and try to make you miserable, it's not going to be permanent. For one thing, it's a test on your endurance and your strength. Can you handle your task, your assignment at hand? A lot of this is a test and refining you for your mission on earth. So don't give up. I mean, my whole life has been a test, okay? But and also just paying off past life karma, a part of it was, but a lot of it was undue, okay? but the lessons I learned were worth it all, and that sounds crazy, okay? But I've learned a lot of lessons and gained a lot of wisdom and had a lot of different levels of awakening. But I just want to say this to encourage you: when you want to give up, don't give up. Don't give up, because it will get better. It will get better. And it's like, you taking out vengeance is not the right. Retaliating is not the way to do it. That's part of the test. You let God handle your vengeance. Belongs to God or source alone. Vengeance is his, and nobody can do it better. Nobody can do it better than him, because it's like the karmic justice that is brought about from God is like, nobody could be as clever, nobody could be the mastermind and serve it in a way that is more appropriate than God. Just hang in there, don't give up, and I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later.